And the podcast will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paco's Place. Marq Mendez. What's up, Mark?
What's up, Paco?
See, we start with that. That's the only scripted part.
Yeah.
And then no more. But you have to speak 3 inches close to the
not
mic.
6 feet. No, 6 feet. Yeah.
Tayong dalawa social distancing. Pero kayong dalawa ng with the plexiglass. Rar. Pero you and the mic have to be...
closer. Okay.
Yes. So, Mark.
Yes.
Now what?
Oh. He
knew.
He was looking at my
Now
side.
what modeling agency?
Wow.
How'd you get into this?
Gosh. 12 years ago.
Okay. Where do we start? 12 years ago, what were you doing?
So, I was... Wait. That's not... Can we do even more farther?
Oh, farther. Because, no, I just...
So you just kind of like, no.
I just want to start with that because the reason why I ask, back in 94, okay, again, my dad had a production house.
Okay.
So in the Philippines, they would shoot commercials. And when my dad died, sabi ko, what am I going to do with my life? He died. He has a production house. It's being ran by my uncle.
Right.
I'll open a talent agency.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, wow.
I actually
That's amazing.
did. Yeah.
Wow. What was it called?
It was called Art Pro.
Awesome.
Artist Promotions.
Nice.
And then, mga talent ko nun was, I don't know if you know these people, Leandro Munoz, he was an actor. Okay. And then Jessa Zaragoza, she became an actress. Glidel Mercado, she became an actress. And Stella Ruiz, she became an actress. But before they were famous, I became famous. So I closed...
It's like, wait, I'm more famous than you guys, so bye.
I closed the agency and I said bye.
Oh, well, good for you. Then you have this band and you
had the band.
Paco.
Now I have Paco's Place. But
yeah,
everybody has a reason why they open a talent agency.
There is.
Mine was really to help other artists fulfill their dreams because I had a dream also. So now I want to know yours.
Yeah.
Tama guys, sinet up ko lang for Marq Mendez.
Oh my gosh.
Para at least malaman natin why are you in the business of helping other people? Was it because you had a dream?
I had a dream. I had a dream.
Now let's go back as far as you want to go.
So it came here
when?
1999? 2000. Came here 2000. My family's here. My mom came here and then they got me. I was...
Petition?
Yeah.
So okay. How old were you when you came here?
Like young, 20-something. In the 20... Can we not even talk
But,
about
but the reason...
Not to be exact.
The reason why I wanted to know is because I came here because I wanted to. Right? People who come here, ang tingin ko sa kanila are people who have career cancer or career heart attacks because may taning yung buhay nila sa Pilipinas eh. Dahil pag petisyonado ka, there really is so much you can dream about.
Right.
Knowing full well, it's not gonna come to fruition because at the age of 21,
No. Yeah.
you're on your way to the States.
Right.
So you were one of those.
So yeah, I'm one of those.
Oh,
and
sorry.
came Orange County. And then, we move around.
Right.
When you're from LA or all California in general, we intend to move around everywhere. But
Yes.
just in California, right?
Yes.
So Orange County, I'm sure all your life, you're probably like, oh, you moved from, from here or LA or Orange County. So, first
stop was Orange County. Which
Orange
part?
County is Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa. So
Costa Mesa, Newps. Near the Newps.
Near the Newport Beach.
Yeah, the Newps, Costa Mesa. So yeah, and then when I came here, everyone's in the medical field. The cousins and the friends.
Of course.
Marisa I've known forever. Nurses. They're
Yes.
all nurses and all that.
My wife is a nurse.
This is really good. It's like a stable job, and
Yes.
we love. That's our culture. We love to help people and all the whole thing. But that wasn't me. That wasn't me at all.
So your mom was telling you to go into nursing.
like the joke,
Jokoy.
the Jokoy joke, Joseph. You gotta be a nurse, Joseph. But no, I wasn't. Even then, no. Fine art student. Went to Cebu for fine arts painting.
In the Philippines, you were from Cebu.
I'm from Bohol.
Bohol.
So I'm from Bohol.
Tagbilaran?
Tagbilaran.
Yes!
Yeah.
Lahat ng mga taga-Tagbilaran.
From Bohol, Tagbilaran. And I was just still telling them. Actually,
Divine World College.
What?
Divine Grace? Divine World.
Divine Word.
Divine World College.
Who went there? Who went there?
Our road manager for Intro
No
Voice.
way. Maybe I would know him.
Batch 89. Batch 89
Okay,
siya.
that's
Yun.
way too old.
Kita mo yan. But again, Divine World. See?
Oh my God. So yes, Divine Word. But I also told them, like, you probably know my cousin, Luke Mijares.
I know, look me at
So I even told them that when he comes, he should set up an interview with you.
Yes, please.
Yes, he's amazing.
Mama Luke.
Mama Luke. Yeah.
That's how I call him.
We should shout out. I should tag him after this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so half cousin. So anyway, let's go back to where I was. So
Bohol,
2000 Bohol. So I'm beside Bohol. Then I have tons of cousins and family, big family came here, and they're all over. They're Florida, they're in New York, and all that. So we're in California. So then, I don't want to be a nurse. I don't want to do that. I'm like, if I'll see blood, I'll faint. I'm just not me. And then I've always been in fashion. So all my friends from Cebu and fine art student, all this, like, I'm sure if you're familiar with like Fern One and Michael Cinco and all, so they're like the same age. We go in the same school. The
fine arts.
Yeah. So, and then...
Teka, saan ka na fine arts? Here now or Cebu?
Cebu. Yeah, Cebu. Not here, no. Cebu. And then I came here. So, but there's... Pagdating mo dito, you always have to work.
Yes.
Because, that's what you're going to do. It's like, should I work at McDonald's?
So what was your first gig here?
Caregiving. So
Pinoy.
Yeah, Pinoy.
I was supposed to do that too.
So when I came here, caregiving a guy because my mom was, and I have this case. And, you go to Laguna and Newport, that rich people that pay you so much money.
Oh yeah, hell
and
yeah.
it was easy. You're just gonna sit around the whole day.
Yes.
So I did all that. It was a great experience. I never regret. It was amazing.
Was it boring?
So
it was boring.
It was boring, but I'd learned to love it, and the pay was. I've learned to love it, and the pay was amazing back in the day.
Of course.
I'm sure until now. And then I've learned so much, and then they hired me in the office for that agency that I was working for.
Galing naman.
So I was working, I became a manager, staffing coordinator.
from staffing coordinator, that was the hard part. Yan ang hirap na.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Kasi pag may nag-call in or pag may pinalayas ang family,
right. You're the ones. Oh no, I used to go to work wearing my tuxedo, my tie, and whatnot. And then there's an emergency and you have to go and you take care of them.
All of a sudden, scrubs come na yun.
Oh yeah, scrubs. You always have something in my car. So I've done that for a couple of years. And then on the side, I've always, in contact with my friends who's in the States already, that's doing the whole fashion thing, and then I met, and then 10 years ago, I was doing that and I was in the office and I met, I went to makeup school. So I went to makeup school in Mac. For Mac.
Oh, Mac.
Mac. Mac. No. Mac the makeup. Mac the makeup in Newport Beach.
By the way, before anything else, mautak yung Mac na yan. You know why?
Why?
I don't know if you noticed. Here's the Apple Store. And right across the Apple Store
is Mac.
Is the Mac Store.
Wow.
Everywhere you go, may Apple Store, may Mac Store. Okay, anyway, I digress.
That's information that I
notice.
didn't know.
Yung Mac and NC26 ako eh.
So I like that you're very conscious.
Before.
Your,
I'll tell you a story later.
Yeah.
But
oh my God. It's like what happened to you? Why were you so conscious about? But anyway.
Okay, so
yeah, I did that.
Makeup for some
makeup. Yeah. And then I met Ao.
Why? She was makeup artist. Si Ao.
I met Ao.
Mauricio.
So I met Ao. This was like 12 years, even before that. Yeah, 12. I would say even 14 years.
14 years kami magkakasama.
So 14 years. So I met, he was dating Mao already at that time, So I met her to make a wig click.
Ang cute nila, no?
Yeah, they're so cute.
Magka-height sila.
Magka-height sila.
Talented pa rin. Photographer, makeup artist.
I know. So we
San
really...
ka pa.
Yeah, san ka pa. So we clicked, and then, so Ao introduced me the whole Filipino community with, all the people.
Yes.
So I get to meet Michael Carandang. I get to meet, Cliff,
Yeah.
and Elgin. So Elgin again. I mean Elgin. So this is 14, 15 years ago. So the other people.
Kami pa magkasama nun.
So
Was there a time na nagpunta ka sa Spring Loft? Hindi, no? You were never...
No,
But
you know.
for OC
But
Boy
I
King.
was but I went to one of their campings. So
There you go.
so I went to
See?
their campings with a bunch of photographers, Dondi and like.
Oh my
there's a-
God.
You know Dondi?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So
I know
you went with them.
I went with them.
Now,
Just one or
when,
twice. Yeah.
Now you were still with the caregiver
Oh,
agency.
yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
working as the management there. Yeah. But those are my friends outside from work.
So you were
know.
really kind of, oh
Yeah.
my God,
So
this is my network.
This is my network. So it was fun. And then makeup. So we both graduated for like
Makeup
6
school,
months,
yeah.
makeup school. So our teacher was amazing. Mac was like amazing, and there still is. They sent us to like all these shows in like the States, like fashion weeks in Miami and New York.
Have you been to the
we were-
ICE show? Yeah, the ICE convention, ISSE convention? No.
What is that? Like the makeup.
Makeup, tapos
Did they have that years
hairdresser.
ago? Did they have that?
I think they have
before?
that every year. Sina Vidal Sassoon are there.
They have
But this is
that
for
makeup
everything.
thing. Yeah, they have that makeup convention though.
Okay,
They have
there's
that,
one for that.
There's
Okay.
that's like huge. But I give that up. So I kind of was like, no, I want to
Nakapagod,
switch.
no?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
too much competition. Like, you're too good, Anyway, so I give that up.
So you're a certified makeup artist, but you
Yes.
didn't pursue the career.
Yes, I did not really do it because I gotten tired, and I feel like I'm so busy at my other job, my
Right,
main job,
right.
And then I was switching. When
So what was going through your head?
Yeah, when I was traveling for makeup, and we didn't get paid as much back in
I
the
know.
day because you want to do for the art. So F it,
So
you
ibig
can't-
tipong for the love.
for the love again. You know how we do it. We do it for
Yeah.
the love. So traveled a lot because of that. And then when I went to all this fashion week like New York, Miami, and all that, I made my own connections backstage, and you just chill in there for 12 hours doing makeup. And you meet every single model.
Fashion show.
Fashion shows.
Can I share you one experience kami
Yeah.
na JJ had? So we attended Lurazon's fashion show, the White Party.
Right.
And I've been a musician all my life, right? Pero we've been very conservative pagdating sa ganun. So
Did you guys perform?
sa White Party we did.
Okay.
So, walang banyo. Ang banyo lang nandun sa mga models.
Uh-oh.
Talagang oo.
You saw everything.
I saw everything.
Lucky for you.
Naalala mo yun, Jay? Yung White Party, like we went in and they were very nonchalant with...
No, that's the way that it goes down there.
So
I mean,
kailangan
it's-
ako rin nonchalant na parang
It's like, who are you? It's like, might as well take it off.
I kid you not. I had to pretend my prostate was acting up dahil mayat maya nagwiwiwi ako para
That is so funny.
makapasok dun sa kwarto.
But you were performing or you were like watching?
We were performing.
Oh, okay, but you have to be in backstage.
Yeah, they knew we were the
Mingling.
band. Kasi
Were you single then?
yeah, I was single then.
Was a model.
Yes. So, ano ba tawag dito?
The models.
So, kami yung banda while the models were walking the catwalk, kami yung tumutugtog.
Nice.
So, pre-production, magkakasama na kami. So, they knew who we were.
Yeah.
Pero, we didn't know na mga nakapanty lang pala to.
Oh, sometimes nothing.
Yun na nga, iba naka-nothing.
Because, it's so fast. It's so fast pacing, the changes, the quick change, it will just allow you to literally like 5 or 10 seconds to.
And sometimes
before you go up.
other dresses don't, kailangan wala kang panty.
Yeah, because they don't. But they don't. Behind the scene, they don't care about it anymore
I know.
because it's so fast.
Yes.
So you want to make sure the show
Yes.
is spontaneous,
Yes.
and fashion show should be just 15 minutes
Oh my God.
or 20
Okay,
max.
so
You
now
cannot
let's-
have it because it get boring.
Yeah, so now let's go back to your fashion
Yeah.
show. Okay.
So so I did that. See, here we go. Thank God. So you know how to cut me off because I won't stop. You think you can talk? Anyway, so anyhow, so yeah, I did that. Made my own connections. So
Sino
I
mga
traveled
nakilala mo ron?
Oh, marami. All the agents, all the
What was going through your,
models.
was opportunity going through your head?
The best part was when you met Heidi Klum backstage,
Yeah, oh my God.
and then you see, Heidi Klum, look.
Sila pa ni Seal nung time na yun.
Yes.
Because I saw Seal on the 101 freeway. driving his Ferrari, black Ferrari. And then I had a Prius. Hinatawa ko talaga yung Prius to catch up with the Ferrari. Only to say, Seal!
Kiss my rose.
Sabi ko, I love your song. Sabi ko, what's my song?
I forgot.
No, sabi ko, I tried singing it. And he said, okay, fine, I know you know my song.
That's funny. Yeah, so when you
met
see
Heidi Klum.
Yes. So Heidi, my good friend, the designer that I'm from, who's Filipino, Fern One, he's like big in Dubai. Fern One, he designed all Heidi stuff, and they did Germany's top model. They were dressing a Filipino dress, Germany's top model, which is run by Heidi Klum.
Wow.
So we met them, the production, all that. So all these big people back in the day, Heidi was so young, and it was a beautiful, very nice girl too. So their people with Heidi, they were all there, and then it was sunod na, So you
but being exposed to all of this. Remember, caregiver na naging clerk, na naging manager, staffing director, tapos manager. And then nag-makeup. Right away, you were able to pivot to say, you know what, masikip dito sa makeup industry. I don't want this. You're able to pivot to fashion. And then meeting all these people. My question mark is, was opportunity lingering in your head? What can I do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hindi.
It really comes naturally for me because, it's just being friendly and just really out there. I've always been the social butterfly. So it's not hard for me at all.
So people really, people actually extend the hand. Hey, lika dito ka. And you can do this, you can do that, you can do that.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess I believe in that saying when you say fake it until you make it.
Okay.
I was back then.
Oh my God.
So you kind of just, but I did have the talent. So it's not like really faking it full on.
Right.
When you say something like that, if you fake it until make it, you better have a time to back it up.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then you're just bullshitting them.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, that's right.
So,
okay, so now you're with all these fashion designers, and you're in the world now. You're in the industry.
What? So then,
pagpaplug ako.
Yeah.
And now you're here. Now what?
I love that. Oh my gosh, now what? Oh my God, that is. I have a story with that name.
We'll. Mahaba ang gabi natin, Mark. We'll go over.
I have the story of that name. That's why it come up. Now what? Anyhow, so then I made all my friends, my connection, and I'm still traveling and doing my work and being with my family. It was a different. I have 2 worlds. Going to Orange County is very low key with your Filipino family.
And they didn't mind.
Oh, they didn't mind because they were all supportive. It's like, oh, look at Mark doing all this.
And he's not a nurse.
He's not a nurse, doing what he loves to do, and he hangs out with white people. He's you know how it is. It's like, oh my God, he's so maarte.
But you live behind the velvet curtain. I mean. You're definitely, tawag sa Orange County, guys, just in case hindi nyo alam. What's behind the velvet curtain? That's Orange County.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the white people are.
Yeah. And then, especially if you live in Laguna, Niguel.
Oh, yeah. Coto de Casa, Radyo Santa Margarita.
I live in Aliso Viejo with my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, there you go.
For 5 years.
There you go.
That was
like 50 miles away from here.
And then, everything closes at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We watch movie in the Spectrum and AMC.
Oh, yeah.
The Spectrum. Nice. Or what was that? Malls there, the old
yung Irvine Spectrum.
Irvine Spectrum was big.
South Coast
Plaza. Yeah, and Fashion Island.
Yeah. Mga social. Where do you live? Santa Ana ka lang pala.
Yeah.
Sa gilid ka lang pala.
Yeah. But it's Orange County. There, there's nice. It's like in LA. They're showing nice places. They don't see the really ghetto place.
Where do you East LA?
So when you're from the East Coast or from other places, and it's like, oh, you're from Howard. Oh, so you guys think that I live in the hills and spend my weekend in Malibu? Not really, but I kind of do sometimes.
Okay, so you're there, Orange County, and then you have your LA crowd, your Orange County crowd.
Yeah, you kind of have to have that, and not just for fashion. You cannot just do you can't like Miami, New York,
right?
All that because you travel. So makeup was kind of like step out.
But you still knew how to do
yeah,
this.
not anymore. I mean, I'm sure I do. I gave up all my makeup, gave it to like
but
other
time
people.
na yun.
Oh, yeah. So I did airbrush makeup. It was really good at it because there was a specialty and you have to learn that.
Yeah.
You have to be certified and all. So I did all that. Yeah. So airbrush is like amazing. So from backstage, I become friends with all this agents for their models. Like if Heidi Klum has an agent, I become friends with them. All these beautiful girls and boys in Miami, they were all there and become. It's like, Mark, all these models. You hang out with them after work, and we're here for a week. You have lunch with them, and you hang out with other beautiful kids that's not even signed. They're not even like assigned models. So why don't you? Can you introduce us to them? It's like, sure. I was just giving. I was like, there's a name. So I was just giving it away. It's like, of course, thinking like, wait, I could easily make money in that. So I was literally giving them talents. Like, we'd love Mark because he knows these people and he's so friendly. He knows everybody. He would just give us new talents that are friends and the models.
They're the ones making money,
and I wasn't.
You were.
Yeah, I was.
Sila kumukomisyon, ikaw hindi.
So another talent scout tells like, Mark, why are you like giving this for free? Why are you just doing this for free? Why can't you just, these agencies will give you like 5, 10%, 7%, whatever for the next 2 years that they're doing. They're making like a couple of thousands or whatever with these girls. So then on, Elite, next, was it Elite? Not Elite. Let me see. Next in Miami was telling me, and like, hey, Mark, why don't you do this? We'll give you, and we give us talent. I'll give you 7% or 5% each time you give us. Like, that sounds like
wait. One time?
No, the whole time.
Residual.
Residual for the next 2 years, whatever they're making. So I've been doing that. Even I was in LA, so I was scouting.
Of course.
It's only Friendster or Instagram or not Instagram,
Multiply,
Friendster, or what's that? MySpace. That your best friend is only Tom. That one.
Tom
guy.
Anderson. Yeah.
Tom Anderson. He's only your friend at that time. But anyway, so that was like back in the day. So it was really through like your legwork. You just have to like just meet people and scout them and really talk to them. So not nowadays. It's so easy. Everything is social media.
Or Tinder.
I don't swipe Grindr for me. Anyway, so I did that, and then so you become known to do this. Oh, Mark is legit because he'll give you like good agency. He's so nice. He's not crazy, and he's not like he stored money from you and whatnot.
Right.
So so I did that for a while, and it's one agent from here in LA. It's called Envy Model Management. It's a small agency.
Envy
in Beverly Hills. Envy Model Management.
Okay.
It's in Beverly Hills. I think they're still operating now, but they hired me as their director. So it's like and the men's division. Assistant muna. So I become the devil wears Prada. Tagakuha ng mga Starbucks was running around.
Is that movie accurate?
Actually, it is. It is. That's exactly how the world runs in the fashion. Cutthroat talaga. Sobra. And
it's either sumabay ka or sisipain ka palabas.
You have to. And sometimes, it's bad to step on others. I mean, I feel like there were times I really did a bad thing with that person because I really want to get ahead. And I did. And you kind of just have to like suck it up because you just have to be selfish sometimes, But I'm not, but not anymore because I'm like,
andun ka na.
So andun ka na, when you were younger, you always have that feeling that you always have to get ahead. So it happened. So moved back to LA because moved to LA on my own. Met a lot of people, become roommates, living in West Harwood, live in Long Beach, driving. Live in your car, not live in your car, but you literally have stuff
clothes
in your car,
on a whim, you don't know where
you've been here for
years.
Everybody does it. Like somebody want to be an actor, all you went through. But for me, it was just an agent thing, So, but I was doing the same way.
Yeah, you were there.
You were doing the same thing with all these actors trying to be in Hollywood and trying to make it.
Yes.
But in my world, I was just wanted to be that person, and then. yeah, and then on, I all of a sudden it fell in my lap, and it's just like, oh my god, I have my own office, and I become an agent, a booker to book all these big jobs. So
wait, when you're booking big jobs, ang kausap mo na are the production houses,
production,
or agencies,
casting. So casting directors
na kausap
for all these big brands. You know, when I was working with them, we're not just like working locally, but all over the world, because you'll be working worldwide with them, because you'll be dealing with other agencies around the world, because you'll be sharing models.
Got it.
So when you say big names, we're talking about Givenchy, Prada, Dolce, Calvin Klein. You totally like
Di pala pronunciation, Givenchy.
Givenchy. Okay, let's see if you can run. How you know YSL? What's YSL? How can you pronounce YSL correctly?
Yves Saint Laurent.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Oh, Yves Saint Laurent. There you go. 25. Okay. Anyway, babalik tayo. Bibigyan ako ng quiz ni Marq Mendez kung paano pronounce ito mga French words.
That's all I know.
All right, we'll be back. And we're back with Marq Mendez of Now What Modeling Agency. Marami tayong pinag-uusapan, pero ngayon, tutuloy ba natin ang ating...
We can, maybe a little bit.
So,
because there's so much to cover.
Wait, ano yung tinatanong mo? Okay,
Givenchy. And like,
ano pa?
Yves Saint Laurent.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah, Yves Saint Laurent, YSL.
Alam ba, akala ko, Yves Saint Laurent yun.
Oh yeah, ganun naman lahat.
Oh, ito naman. Polo, by who?
Ralph Lauren? No,
Ralph
Lauren.
Kita mo? People say that. They say, Ralph Lauren. Go,
no, it's American brand.
Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren. Oh, you got me there. That's a good one. I like that.
Okay, go. Now, so you've been doing this. Now you have your own office. Now you're with...
No, there's no, because COVID. Wala na. Work from home.
Hindi before.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was talking about now. Yeah.
Beverly Hills car, right?
Yeah.
You're doing that.
Yeah.
And but you were still working for the boss. You were still working for someone else.
I was working for them. And then
pero mga artist mo to because ikaw ang may relationship with them, right?
My models. So, my models, I have a relationship with them. So I was in the men's board. I was the director of men's board in that agency.
What does that mean?
It means you run the department of all the male models.
So iba pa yung female models.
Iba yung female models. You know, iba yung male. Yeah. Their kids stuff too.
Iba rin yun.
Iba din yun. Yeah.
Vinevet ang mga talent agents for kids. No?
Yeah, for kids. Yeah, what?
You have to vet those talent agents.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know nothing about it. I don't want to handle kids.
But think about it, right? Parents are entrusting their kids with these liaisons. They have to not have a criminal record when it comes
absolutely no.
to ano, di ba?
Yeah. No, we definitely go through all that. We make
background check and all that stuff.
Yeah, background check. Yeah, you have that.
Okay, so you're part of the president of
men's board. Men's board director. But what's the title? It sounds big, but you actually just really your own assistant, and you're almost like running around booking your own jobs. You're competing with the women's board because you want to get the numbers high. It was all about the money and the booking and who do you work with and stuff.
But who is it? Yeah. Who is easier to place, men or women?
Well, I got so used with men and my contacts with all the men's agents around the world. So it was so easy for me to do that.
Okay.
And guys, I'm more passionate with the boys. Oh, I see.
No, really?
No, oh my God. Super obvious. Like, oh my God, he's too cute. He's too hot. Oh, let me sign everybody. But I was good at it because I was so picky and I always pick the best.
What's your type? What's your type?
Type in what? Personally or models?
Let's do models. No. Let's talk personal.
No. Oh my God, here we go.
Jay, wala sa agreement na hindi pwede pag-usapan.
Oh,
yun,
yeah, true.
Okay. So pwede pag-usapan yun. I told you, Marisa.
Jesus.
Shout out to Marisa, roommate ni Mark. Diba?
She knows everything, but you don't have to ask her. I'll tell you myself. I have no problem with that.
So what's your...
No, I want somebody who's my age, obviously. No, that's more realistic. Doesn't have to be model. Models looking, there's not,
Body shape.
Body shape would be like the football, baseball kind of
height.
Guy. Height 6'2".
Kita mo, alam na.
On paper. a white boy, 6'2",
Okay.
plays football, whatever. It's kind of like man's man. Not obvious, So
they
that's,
say, right?
yeah.
People with long legs have
long socks.
long pants.
When I say people will have big shoes, have big feet, you have a big shoes. Yeah, we like them tall,
Are you dating someone now?
No time. COVID,
guys,
all that. No. No, nobody will. I have no time. In my industry, no. And especially
Really?
if you live in LA, you know what they say.
I know.
What?
No, they say, what do they say?
What do they say in LA?
Do
you know?
Retired na ako eh.
Okay. You can't spell flake without LA.
Oo nga, no?
You like that, huh?
I love that.
You like that? Yeah.
I love that.
Good. Everybody loves that.
But you you were with someone before.
Yeah, I was for a while. Yeah, Marisa knows. I lived with somebody. It was a British guy. He's 6'2". He has this football body.
What happened?
Well, I was so young, 27 and 30. He works he's corporate.
Is he still in the States? Or?
I think he went back to London. Yeah.
Na-hurt siguro.
Siguro sabi may boyfriend na daw. Somebody boyfriend with Chinese guy. He was into Asian, obviously. But we go separate ways and it's fine, You got brokenhearted, you move on, you find someone else.
So you found someone else?
Oh yeah. I was a hottie then. Now para ako naiwan sa kusina, But that's fine, I'm more, confident now.
And you're comfortable.
Comfortable, your own skin.
Yeah.
It's so different when you're older.
Now,
it's so different.
May mga, okay, so 6'2", Caucasian male.
God,
right?
That sounds so racist.
And you work with these people. Here's my question. Do you mix, do you crap in your own backyard?
No, never do that. You should
Please
not.
tell our audience.
Everyone, not a good thing.
I'll tell you why.
Bad.
People have asked me, Paco, nung kasikatan ba ng Intro Voice, would you sleep with your fans? And I would tell them no.
You don't work for them.
No, I don't I don't sleep with the fans like yung tipong fan ng Intro Voice and then iwa one night stand ko. No.
Are you good the fan or the groupies? The groupies are really aggressive.
There's a reason why, And I hope people are listening. Pag fan, they pay.
Oh, true, right. They watch your show.
They watch your show.
Yeah.
Once kinama mo na yan, once you sleep with them,
it's for free.
It's for free. So take note, guys. The more women or men you sleep with na fans mo, lalong ihina ang negosyo.
True. And also, in my world, you get to sleep with the models. If I just put it out
Wala
there.
ka na komisyon.
Excuse me. It's not just that you won't get the same respect anymore.
Yes.
Also, they always think, oh, why didn't I get that job?
Yes.
I'm supposed to be your lover.
Now it's pressure on you. You cannot make an objective decision.
You can't. And no respect, no. Iba, it's too conflict. Yeah, of interest. 100%. No.
So your advice is don't crap in your own backyard.
No, never. But if they're from out of town, or the European,
or a different agency,
No, it's a small world.
Kami rin
it's
ganon.
So crazy.
Kami rin ganon during our single heydays. So pag nagkaroon ng festival, yung mga fans ng Eraserheads pwede yan. yung mga fans ng After Image pwede yan. Pero yung mga
Soundboarder, let me tell you.
Yan, pwede yan. Mga fans ng Side pwede yan. Pero yung mga fans ng Intro Voice, no touch yan.
No. So you guys have like solid fans and like that, huh?
Oh
like,
yeah, up
really?
to now, yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Up to now.
Are you playing soon? Like do you have gigs?
We are gonna do a concert here as Intro Voice.
Oh wow.
And,
should let me know.
I will. And as soon as this pandemic is over,
oh, God,
we're out of here. We're out of here. I know, right?
Anyway.
So now, okay. When did you start Now What?
So when I was working with that agency, some Persian guy came into the office and they're hearing about me. Oh, Marq Mendez, have you heard of some models? You're doing
That's
a great
not their
job.
accent.
No, I know. That's that Visayan accent. Sorry.
Marq Mendez.
Marq Mendez.
Mark.
I want to hire you. I'll pay you more.
How much?
I'll pay you more what you're making right now. You just make me more money. So, so he said he offered me a position that I cannot resist. And he told me, it's like, you know what? I don't want to be someone's boss. I want to be partners with you.
Thank you for saying that because you know why, Mark? Ang lagi ko sinasabi, you don't want to work for people. You want to work with people.
Shit, of course. If
Diba?
especially if you know your shit already.
Yeah.
Why
do I have to work for you?
Yeah, I'm my own boss, and it's always been now. You know, so it's great. So that happened.
How did they
So
react?
he's like, okay, this is my this is my rate here. It's like I'm gonna double that. But it's like, no, I will give you a better offer. Let's split everything.
Ganda.
But you have to give me an office. I need to be in this area. I want a 90210 office.
Of course.
So he gave me a penthouse in Robertson Boulevard.
Oh, wow.
So I got my own office. It was a different name. The cross it would be Olympic and Robertson. Yeah. So that's exactly in like there's a little Thai restaurant down below that building. That's where we all go to lunch every time. I still remember. Oh my God, I love this interview. It put me in that place again. Thank you, Paco.
You're
How
welcome.
funny! It's so
thank
funny.
you for being here, talaga.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Okay,
So then, so I had that office. I was so excited. I was young. I was full of this connections and wanted to just do it. So I quit in that job. I quit in that agency that I told you. So I was not Now What then. So it was MDM. So Model Direct Management. So MDM. So we have that name. It was a penthouse. So I have all the models that I was with underneath me, they all moved me. So I have the little beef with my old boss. It's like, what are you gonna do? He can't do anything. He can't compete it because so we're competition now because
ito yung part that says sometimes you have to get selfish.
You just have to. This is what I told you. So literally, my old office was 2 blocks away from my new.
Wow.
So that was just really hard for me. I'm like, the places where we go for lunches, we always run into him. It's like, whatever. It's like, what am I going to do? So, so I was running that. I got my own one assistant. So it was one show. Yeah.
Okay. Remember, when you were in the caregiving industry, you were the caregiver and then you became the agent. Staffing director.
So I was really used with the pressure already.
Right, yeah.
Staffing coordinator and management. It was not easy at all.
That's not easy, and that takes talent.
It does.
Because people skills yun eh.
Yeah, skill.
Now with MDM, you were the agent.
Well, I was partly owner now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
right.
but also the agent.
Right.
Because I have to. Yeah.
Now my question is, when you finally got an agent underneath you. How is the trust factor? Because syempre may standard ka na.
Oh, yeah. No, they really have to be in my standard, my level. And I was such a go-getter. I was such.
So how would you train them?
Oh, like
what were your expectations? Ayan?
For the agent that
I
worked? Yeah. I was expecting so much. I was putting them so.
And no hanky-panky. You made it clear with them.
I would make clear with them that we have to make money or else,
you can't mo pwedeng shotain na. You can't be.
No, you can't.
You can't be lovers with our clients.
No. They can't. And this were like kids that really so passionate. In my world, I'm sure in the same thing with music, you have to be really passionate about what you do because it's not gonna work if you don't have it.
Yes, and
because in the first
ka ng competition.
Yeah, because the first few years, I would say 2 years, you would not really make good money.
Yeah,
it's all about. But it's like, I'm sure when you started Intro Voice and whatnot, like
5 years. 5 years.
It's like, what do you mean I'm not making money? Like what? Yeah. Like what? I'm just gonna sing for free? Are we just gonna do this just for the love? This is BS.
5 years.
Like, what is going on? No. So there was just But with that MDM, I had clients already in my hand.
So the clients went to you.
Not all of them. Because they were loyal and the other one. And then they were not the loyalty. So I was struggling, I was really struggling how to do it. I didn't realize that we really spend your laway. I told you. Laway is real.
Laway is puhunan.
Laway is puhunan. Anyway, so thankfully most of because it's all about talents, an agency, it's all about your talent, who's under you. So if you have this amazing, talented, beautiful talented guys and girls under you, that all matters, because all
Correct.
all the casting,
And they have to
all
trust
the brands,
you.
they have to trust. Yeah, you have the trust is there, and they have to because if not, that they have to be number one is loyalty.
Right.
In any industry, so it's loyalty for me.
Yes.
So I'm always like, oh, good looks, I can always pick somebody exactly look like you, but are you loyal to me? Are they gonna be loyal? It takes time.
That movie, Jerry Maguire, did you watch it?
You have me at hello.
Diba?
Yeah.
So yung character ni Cuba Gooding.
Oh my God, yes.
Is that loyalty? That's loyalty.
Loyalty. You have to be loyal to them.
Inilabutan
Your
tuloy ako
agent.
yun.
No, it's true. Oh my God.
Ayan,
I'm sorry.
di ba?
Loyal. Wow. I've never seen somebody else like goosebumps. That's crazy.
Because, di ba, I
Yeah.
mean, ang puhunan nyo
Yeah.
is the loyal talents that you have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How can you go full force for somebody, invest your time and effort and everything else for
Yeah.
somebody, tapos biglang hindi pala loyal sa'yo itong taong to?
Oh, and you already give your time, love,
Right?
effort, money,
Right?
all of that, and then all of a sudden they'll turn their
Like,
back.
di ba sa Jerry Maguire, nung sinabi ni Jerry Maguire kay Cuba Gooding na, relax ka lang. Darating din yung sa atin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to do
I
that.
have that. Yeah,
Okay,
I
you
had
have
those
to say
experiences.
that,
You have to say that. And your relationship is beyond, and not even like almost family, and almost like you literally would say anything to make it happen for these kids, and vice versa. They always they're like the hardest times I've gone through with talents, because it's your life, it's your passion, and they don't listen to you. They're young, and already what to do. They're on their heads because they're in such young age, and they're so famous. They're so
very
entitled,
impatient, and entitled.
Yeah, entitled, especially now with all the Instagram and all the influencers.
I have
I have 4 million followers.
followers.
They think they're all that. But we're the old people, we're old school. We don't care. It's like, I don't give a fuck how many followers you have. Like, you don't know what I've been through. So we have those people. But I get to as I been doing this for a long time, I get to know how to balance it now, and be very patient how to get rid of them, how to put them in their place.
How?
I just tell them, shut the fuck up. You don't sugarcoat them anymore. It's like, what? Listen.
You make them come to your office.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah, you kind of like that. But it really depends who. So you got to do your
mataray
homework.
ka.
No, you have to. You
Pag
can
kailangan
have
mo
to,
magtaray.
kailangan magtaray. But at the same time, and as Filipino, for real,
course.
you have to be. I mean, just me. I still the kind for me. For other agents like Mark, you're still so nice compared to the New Yorker agents. Oh my God, they're brutal. That play with Miranda from Devil Wears Prada. That's exactly New Yorker agents are. They're so like crazy. But they mean business.
They don't give an F.
They don't give an F. They mean business, and I get it, and I try to do that as much as possible. But I've always have the heart. That's why I always come. All these guys, and I'm always on the model side. They always go to me because I'm more understanding and more have that Filipino touch.
I
It's
see.
very nice.
Yes. Now,
everyone is kind.
Now your models, are they homogenous, which means you only have one look or you have a lot of looks?
You gotta have a lot of look, Okay. So what I am now, after, so can we go back to MDM? So MDM, so me and my business partner separated. We split after a year or two. The agency was doing
Wala ka
well.
naman a relationship with your business partner?
No.
Okay.
He was straight.
Okay.
And then he, oh my God, this is really bad. I'm not going to say it. Can I say it?
Yeah.
No, we just had a falling out. Ooh,
Why?
that was so
Why?
clean. Falling out, we didn't really agree. There was, he was in the club business.
Okay.
Not that kind of club.
Okay.
So he was investing. He was in the bars in Orange County, the clubs. There were the tables with these girls and this.
See, that's bad because now I know, because if I'm part owner and I'm the straight guy with clubs like that, I can tell you, hey, I need you to
And I was legit. I was doing all this brand names with
Masisira ka.
high-end names, and he wanted the girls to be in those clubs.
Cannot be.
And you can't
do that.
You can't date them.
Yeah.
You
Again,
can't
that's
date them.
crapping in your own backyard.
The partner was, and you know. So we just, it's like, no, I'm not going to do this. You know, I have my name, you know, so I'm going to do this. So when we separated, it was really bad. I had my Instagram back in the day. It was 48,000 followers, and he had my email, and he hacked me.
Oh,
that was really bad. See, you can cut it. You know? Oh, so it was all like really bad time of my life. So, but it was the peaks of it. Oh my God, I was traveling. I was booking amazing job. That time, when that happened in the middle of that, you know, we broke up, and, you know, I booked Dolce & Gabbana in Milan with the boys walking there, exclusive for Calvin Klein, you know, booking all, they were traveling, they were doing so well.
Paris Fashion Week though?
All of that, Milan.
Yeah.
Paris. So when you book if you book one superstar, like a guy that would book an exclusive for example, Dolce or Calvin, you will just work for them exclusively. Yeah. So they have this amazing rate, you know, but you'll be traveling from every fashion week all over the world. Right. So when Calvin would say, okay, your boy is flying there, so Calvin's people will call, okay, so this boy is starting the show from New York, Paris, London, and Milan, now with that rate. So, you know, that was a good times. And then that happened. I was like, oh my God.
Wait, so the breakup between you and your partner, the professional split happened during
those peaks.
Oh man.
So it was really tough for me. But then the boys were always, because they don't care about who he was, because he was just investing and all that.
And ikaw ang front.
Ako talaga lahat.
Yeah.
So I was running the whole show.
You were the face of MDM.
I was. So, and then it's like, no, I gotta split. I don't care what time it is or what's going on and all that. So I gotta do it. So I gave up that penthouse and all. You know, I was like, oh, there was a car involved, and I had it all. You know,
of course.
We have the parties, the Christmas party in the yachts and travel, like those, like amazing time. You know,
oh my God.
So it was all the glitz and the glam was all real. You know, because it was happening.
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, oh my God, I was so scared. That was a time of my career. I was like, oh my God, will I make it? But I have to really trust myself. You got to believe in yourself. Now, this is for everybody. You just have to believe in yourself.
Let's expound on that. Mm-hmm. You are now caught between a rock and a hard place. The good life is around you. Mm-hmm. Pero hindi mo i-compromise yung prinsipyo mo.
Yeah.
And now there's a big risk in front of you. Mm-hmm. There's a big uncertainty in front of you.
Yeah.
How fast were pistons, spark plugs in your head going off to think na, do I leave now? Ito mangyayari. Pros and cons. Yun ang kailangan mo gawin at the moment.
Of course.
In the middle of a very lucrative season.
Yeah.
What? Paano?
It's just
paano yung decision-making process na?
Well, it was, for sure, it was 100% scary. But at the same time,
sino kinonsulta mo?
I was talking to other agents who's been in the business for more than 30 years.
Family.
And all that. Family. Okay. But they wouldn't. My world is so crazy. Yeah. They would not.
They would be jaw drop lang siya, parang deer in headlights.
Yeah, like how are you even gonna do this? You know, it's like, oh, should I go back to caregiving? I was battling in that.
No, you thought about that.
I thought about that because you know what you're gonna do. You're not gonna have like an income because you're so used to the lifestyle.
Paano yung mga models? Did you ever think?
But the models. That's where I came in. The models, they were running after they were crying. Some of this, 18, 20-year-old girls and boys, like, what am I going to do now? Oh my God,
by this time, you weren't just running the boys.
Yes.
You were running everything now.
So all the boys and their parents were so used to me. They have this family, the little thing. They're so getting used to it. They're coming every Friday.
Is that because you always kept it professional?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's very important talaga to keep it professional.
And it's very important. For me, it was not, I was looking at the bigger picture. It was just not all about me.
Right.
It was all about this talents, all about their careers and all about their dreams. I don't want to because they were all depending on me, So now they're in their age. Some of them are like 27, 30 years old. They have kids. All that, some of them stop modeling. They will always have stories.
But you know what? They will entrust their kids with you.
Absolutely. Some of their kids now I don't do kids. But, as soon as they turn 18, they're going to be modeling like you, like what we did before. So it's so funny. And then now it's talking to them online, and on Christmas, on my birthday, it was like, Mark, oh my God, you're the person that put me in, where I'm at today. Those things are
They mean a lot, no?
They mean a lot, so much. Oh my God, I have a handful of guys that would remind me that, it's so crazy. But now, so where was I about now? So now what? So
Crossroad.
MDM,
Crossroad.
So I split, and then I said,
Paano? How'd you tell?
then I said, you know what?
Role
I'm
play.
going to open.
I'm your partner.
I said, I'm going to open. It's like, you know what? This is not working. We didn't even talk anymore.
Really?
So we emailed.
I have your email. I hack your email.
I hack your email. I'm going to close my 7-Eleven because, So I'm saying that he said, not in the email. So I just quit. And then I knew it when I had this event in Beverly Hills. It was a big fashion event, and everybody got an email that I wasn't with my company anymore, and I was
talaga may
half of the
ganon.
owner. May ganon. I was, that I was a fraud, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what? Like, he was crazy about it. He was
So,
going
siniraan
on.
ka talaga.
Siniraan talaga ako. But anyway, oh my God, are we allowed to say that? That was so crazy. Who cares? I'm not mentioning name anyway.
Yeah.
So now, I said I was so pissed. When you're in that verge that you're so hyped up and you're so like about to just burst and you get mad, what you're going to do next? I was thinking already, what's my next step? It's going to be Monday. I'm not going to work. I got to do I have this in my hand. I have with my email. It's not
Correct.
there. I'm going to switch. So I switched all my email and all the clients I emailed. Apparently all my contacts, they got all that I'm not with them. So what am I going to do? So I instantly, as soon as I got that email, I kept all my email. I told my assistant to tell, please email everyone that I have this personal
your
email.
assistant was working with MDM of sa'yo pa rin?
Yeah. No, at MDM, but
Loyalty
he was
niya?
loyalty with me.
Okay.
Was loyal with me. So now I got it all. So I got that contacts. Now, so after a week, I said, you know what? Everyone's coming with me.
The goldfish?
With me. Yeah, so everybody's
goldfish is coming
Yeah,
with
so
me.
everybody's coming with me, all that. So
Who's coming with me?
So I said, fuck it. I'm just
Para ka
gonna
pala
open.
Jerry Maguire din.
So now I say, gonna open this agency, make my own website. I'm gonna call it Now What. So now what? I'm still here. That's why it's called Now What.
Galing.
25 minutes.
Marami pa tayo pag-uusapan with Marq Mendez. Galing. Very inspiring. We'll be back after these reminders. And we're back with Marq Mendez. My God, you are very, very talented.
No, I'm not very, very talented. I'm
All right.
talkative.
Now, pagka split ng MDM, is your assistant still with you?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
But yeah, at that time, yeah.
Now, what? Pag sinabi ko, now what? Kasi, during the break, pinag-usapan natin na you also went into photography.
I did. After, I'm just, I would say
So,
a few years after.
Ang tanong ko is, were you, kasi tingnan mo, may pattern ka eh. Nung
I do.
I think pa.
I like that. I want to hear it.
Kasi, okay, nag-caregiving ka, right? Just because. Tanda mo, fine arts ka eh.
Yeah.
So, ang utak mo talaga is all cylinders.
It's always in the art.
diba?
Yeah.
You always see the creative in the mundane.
Creative.
In the mundane. So, caregiving. Other people would be stuck just caregiving. Pero hindi, you went up that ladder.
I can't. I need to do something.
Right? ADHD.
ADHD, actually.
So, and then, makeup. Kinarir mo rin yun.
Well, my dad will always say, what's that say? Master of none, or what is it again?
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Master of none.
Master of none.
Hindi
It's
rin
like,
pwede.
no.
Ang tingin ko sa'yo is parang Bohol. Chocolate Hills.
Ang daming heels, no?
Taas. Tapos ano? Next.
Taas na ulit.
Next.
I don't know what's gonna happen next. I just
Now what?
it's
Diba?
like, now what?
So tapos nun, you hung out in the fashion industry, the fashion world, and you made something out of it again.
Yeah, I did.
Parallel to your caregiving.
Yeah.
From being an agent, a caregiver to the talents, to actually running the agency.
Because I was like, I had two lives because it was so different. It was
Right.
totally, but that my reality was with my mom and, being in Orange County and so low key. While when I travel, it's just this other world that is so amazing.
Right.
Like, so the glamour and all that, But I always stuck into my...
Bago natin pag-usapan yung photography mo, dahil gusto ko pag-usapan yan. What was it like growing up, Marq Mendez? How many...
I've never heard this question. That's so funny.
How many siblings?
Oh my God, I only have one sister. I have one sister.
So 2 girls.
Two girls. Mas maganda isa. Mas panalo.
So,
yeah.
Hindi kayo nag-compete dalawa?
No, she was so different.
Was she younger than you?
So
older?
my dad is an architect, so she's very creative too. She can draw and all that, but she turned into a businesswoman. So
what does she do?
Nasa Pilipinas na yan. She has a couple of yung ano tawag nun? Yung lending. Yeah.
Okay.
Lending.
Okay.
So they have a couple of branches like in Bohol, Cebu, and some other places. She's doing well.
Pero ikaw naging businessman ka rin eh.
Yeah, sort of, I guess.
So pareho kayong entrepreneur.
Yeah, entrepreneur, yeah. But she's have more money now. But I'm more fabulous because I'm here in the States.
Exactly. But did you grow up with mom and dad? Did you grow up with them?
My dad mostly because my mom was here the whole time. So my dad was coming here.
Was your dad together? Was your dad strict?
He was, but I was so open. I never had to come out, to
really?
Them. No, because
you were always out.
I'm always out.
Okay.
So
I swerte mo.
Yeah, I feel so blessed, especially now hearing all the stories that it's so tough for all those kids that didn't know who they are. They were all suppressed. I'm all for it. I'm the bullying and all that. And
I never understood that.
Yeah. What do you mean? Like
because I have friends who are gay. I have relatives who are gay. And I've never seen them as gay people. Does that make sense?
I know. I think when you know what I'm saying, you
Kumbaga,
just see them as people.
I see them as people. Yan ang trip mo.
Yeah.
Ito trip ko.
Yeah. You say, I like that. That's
I
cool.
don't need to conform to you. You don't need to conform with me. But together, let's have fun.
Yes. Why not?
Diba?
Back in our time, we're in our 40s now. You know how it is sa Pilipinas.
But I
never had that.
Ako naman, but I had a rude awakening also.
Why?
Kasi, as much as ganun ako, lumaki sa all-boys school kami. Sa LaSalle Green Hills.
Yeah.
So one
I
time...
used to live there. So go ahead.
One time, nung nasa Green Hills ako, may naglalakad na, there's this gay person walking and kumikembot-kembot siya. And for some reason, sinigawan ko siya. I was 13 years old. 13 years old
when
ako.
You're young, I get it, yeah.
Diba? And Paco, bakla yan, no? So sabi ko, saan? And siguro naka-chonky ako noon or something.
Chonky.
So
That's an old word.
Sinigawan ko talaga siya, Mark. Sabi ko, hoy, bakla.
Oh, yeah.
Tinignan niya ako. Ako? Sabi ko, ikaw, bakla ka. And then sabi niya, kabata-bata mo, ang yabang-yabang mo.
Sinabi
May
niya.
araw ka rin.
Sinabi niya.
I will never forget that sinabi. And then he went his way. Fast forward to 3 weeks later.
3 weeks.
3 weeks later, andun ako kay Mother Ricky. Ricky Reyes.
Yes, yeah. Boyfriend pala niya.
Hindi niya boyfriend. Mamaya sabi ni Ricky, kasi nagmo-model kami kay Ricky Reyes sa buhok.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, Nes, ikaw na gumupit kay Paco. Okay, Mother. Pagtingin ko sa salamin, hawak-hawak ni Nes yung buhok ko. Sabi niya, naalala mo ako?
Oh my God. Kakalbohin kita.
Mama Nes, if you're watching, I love you. You know, that was the start of our relationship.
Wow.
Umiyak ako. Umiyak ako. Sabi ko, sorry po.
Because you were young then. And
sabi niya, gigilitin ko yung leeg mo.
Oh my God.
Hawak-hawak po niya yung buhok ko. Sabi niya,
Oh my God. That is so fun.
Ako naman yung buhok.
Now you learn your lesson.
As in, gumagano na yung ulo ko.
Yeah.
Dahil hinahatak talaga niya.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Sino bakla sa atin ngayon?
Ako po. That is so funny. That's a good experience. Now you never make fun after that, huh? That was
of anybody. And then you know what he
anybody.
said? Alam mo pa ako, kilala kita eh. Kasi excited ako na makakatrabaho ko kayo mga bata kayo. We were kids. Hindi ko lang alam na ganyan ka pala pinalaki ng magulang mo. But my mom was never like that eh. So all of a sudden, I felt sorry for how I represented my mom, my dad. Diba? Kumbaga parang, ang bastos ko pala. First and last, I apologized. And then you know what? Sabi ko, never.
Yeah. That's a good story. I mean, back in the day, it was so conservative, and everybody's like,
Lalo sa probinsya.
"Oh my God, the bullying, it was almost like normal."
Hindi mo sinasapak tong
You
mga
know,
to.
but I wasn't bullied. I feel like I was, but I wasn't at the same time, because you know what?
They were protecting you also.
No. Listen to this. How funny. Because I was always hanging out with the beautiful girls. I'm the only guy with all this Miss ganyan.
So, yung mga guys,
the guys
to be
are
your friends.
so nice to me.
Of course.
They could never, how could they bully me if I'm with the, Miss High School?
Yes.
Yung mga ganyan, or prom queen. They would never. Because I'll be talking them out. So I become friends with them.
So, ikaw pala ang Girl Friday nitong mga to.
Yeah, so I wasn't. But of course, there were others still, like, but when you're in high school, I was hanging out with the cool guys, with the sikat.
Right.
So we were the bully.
Oh. How would your dad talk to you naman?
Well, he wasn't really like, my dad is really quiet. He was strict, but at the same time, he was really like, he knows that, oh, I know you're very talented. You're out there. Just be home at this time.
So you felt the love.
Yeah, I've always that with my dad. My mom wasn't around as much because she was always in the States.
So how did your mom know?
Oh, my mom knows. Like, again, I wasn't trying to come out,
right?
Because for me, I felt normal with everything.
Diba? Sarap, diba?
I would never, it's like, at 17 years old, I was going to fashion shows, and I became a fashion designer at 17.
Oh my God.
So I did design, with,
Galing, no?
I went to Cebu. I had my mini show with all these big designers. I've always once a teenager, always wanted to hang out with the older people, the cool ones. And
right.
most people are, older than you. They're out there. I've always wanted to be out there. So I partied already when I was younger. I was the one that went to Cebu, went to Manila by myself, because when you're younger, you're not even allowed to go out or travel alone. No, when I was 16, I've always hanging out with older people. I'm sure are you the same way?
Yeah. 14, 15, I was out.
Yeah, you're just out there. So,
and then my mom would just go home early. Wala pang cellphone nun tayo, di ba?
Yeah. Yung malaking cellphone, and we always have it. So even I was in Cebu, I always go to Manila and I work there. I've actually, oh my God, I worked.
Really?
So before I came to the States, I even worked at a talent center in ABS.
Really?
Yes.
With sina Enrico Santos.
And wait, who was my manager? Marisa was, Beverly Berhel.
Oh, yeah.
So Beverly, because I was, because Luke Mijares, my cousin, always want to introduce me as Marq, artista ka na, or just work in the industry. Come on, you're talented, you're well connected, and you're in Manila. Let me help you. So when I'm in Manila, Luke was introducing with the industry.
Is Luke your first cousin, second first cousin?
Yeah.
Mommy mo and daddy niya?
Yeah, mommy niya.
Mommy niya, your dad. Okay.
Mom niya and mom ko.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but he's adopted, but he's like half.
Okay.
Yeah, half, because his dad is,
here.
Here in Washington. But,
Ang galing, no?
Yeah.
Ang galing.
So we've always, Luke and I always
we did a concert here.
You did? He was here. Was that how many years ago? I was in town.
This concert that we did was back in 2004.
Oh God.
You were here.
I was here. Yeah, I was here, but I was probably traveling. I was
yeah. We did it in 2004.
I want him to really be guest here.
I hope so. Luke, if you're watching.
Yes, na kanayo.
Yeah, there you go.
Yung Bisaya ba?
Okay. Now let's get into your photography.
Okay.
Why did that happen?
So, can you go back to Nawat and become Nawat, and then Nawat?
Okay, so Nawat, that's when it happened.
So it would happen. So Nawat.
So wait, MDM to Nawat.
MDM to Nawat, become an agency. So I cannot run it like an agency with just me,
because
and I can't afford an assistant yet.
So all around.
So I did all around.
So headshots were done by.
I can't afford an office in Beverly Hills. There's no way. So I did. I was quarantining, or I was working from home before COVID, still running in my iPad or in my computer, because we have a system for an agent that will be, it's called CDS. It's like a software that will connect you with all the agencies in the world.
Okay.
With all that. So it was just easy. So I did it on my own. and I got my license and was working from home and working everywhere, Starbucks, all that with the same side, because they don't need to be in the
mobile,
office.
yeah.
They were mobile. The models doesn't have to be in the office.
Correct.
They have to be in the studio or flying somewhere, or got you a contract in Asia somewhere.
So you became a virtual hub.
Yes, I was been working for myself for a long time. So COVID didn't really, it's different, but it's not new to me working.
But now MDM to now what? That's your, you know what? F this.
Yeah. Now what? I'm here. Yeah. Yep.
But then again, okay, now that you're here, now what? I don't have this.
Yeah. But I came to manage it. So it came naturally because I was still working with the same people and the same contacts. All the people that when I went to New York, I office to office, agents to agencies, I came to them and talked to them. Hey, I have a new company now. It's my own thing. Mark, I'm so proud of you. This is what you should do. You should have just done this a long time ago.
Yes.
So hearing all this from all this professional that
gave you
confidence, and then it's like, oh, I got this. Like, see it for myself. Oh my God, I was booking a campaign by myself. I did that anyway, like without anybody. Like what? You know what I mean? So I did that. So it was good. And then in my job, to create a model, to find them, you got to have an eye for it, of course, and contacts. You cannot just pick a model. And I knew that I was doing well for these kids when I found somebody right from the get-go, like found them in the street and turned them
into something,
and they end up in a billboard in Sunset Boulevard.
Right.
So that is like so amazing for me. It's like, what? I can't
fulfillment,
no? Fulfillment. So with that, I was confident enough that I know that I can do it myself.
Question.
Yes.
In Tagbilaran, you see a girl. Can you predict or determine if she will become Miss High School at that young age?
No, I was always hanging out with the beautiful girls.
So how did you know that? How did you know that they were the beautiful girls?
Everybody, they're pretty, and then I already.
So ibig sabihin, you have an eye.
I've always have an eye. Yeah.
There you go.
I've always had beautiful people.
There you
but
go.
Nowadays, it's not just beautiful. You got to have like a talent. You have there's more.
The full package.
The
360 ang tawag nila.
Yeah, 360. I like that. So the talent nowadays, the models and all that, it's not just the pretty face. You got to have more to offer, a brain. You have to be business savvy too, and all that. So it's a different world now. So you got to keep, in my industry, you just have to keep up on what's new, what's happening. You got to change. Even if you're old, I got to know TikTok. I got to have my own account. I got to know.
Of course, because you're scouting.
They're scouting there. So I have new guys now. I found on TikTok 6 months ago.
How do you reach out to them?
Am I gonna tell my secret?
No. Okay, let me rephrase that, because there are people watching who aspire to be models. How will they know if it's a scam or if it's real?
Right. Okay. So that's a good question. So out there, so here to everyone that want to be models when you're young and that age, and when somebody will tell you, your neighbor, your family, say, oh, you're beautiful, you don't need to believe them, because usually it has to be the legit. No. If somebody will scout you online, or not just your neighbor or somebody, no, they're not. They just think if you're pretty and then you can model. No, if somebody will scout you online, you got to do your homework. You got to see, who they're working for. Instagram, you can tell right away. It's 2020. You can, in one click away, you can see what they exactly do, or just whatever. And then to avoid scam, anybody who's scouting and asks for money, that's scam. That's scam.
There you go.
You should not, being an agent or somebody will scout you. Money should not be involved. They have to invest in you. The only way we make money, the agents and the scouts, is you make money. So they have to invest in you for the next couple months. Before they have to groom you and develop it. That's where there's a developing stage.
Good for you to say that, because ang dami kong kaibigan na pinagmamalaki yung mga anak nila, mga kids na, naalala mo yun?
Yeah, they always say, oh, Miss ano yan?
Na-discover, may scout na lumapit sa mall for $5,000 daw.
What?
Ipapasok
What is
sila sa
that?
Disney.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, Brad,
Even the singers and
Scam
the actors, scam yan, if they're gonna ask. Although there are other, like there's IMTA, IPOP. This is like a conventions for models and talents and all that. They have that. You will pay, but all us the agents will be there to see you. So you
pay to play.
Yeah. So basically, from all over the states, you know, if you're like in the middle of nowhere, you're from North Dakota, and yet you see it online, you will fly for a certain amount for a couple of thousands. You fly to LA and to perform your talent and to see you walk, and all the big agents are there.
Yeah,
you'll do that.
Yeah, that's fair. Parang
that's
showcase
fair.
yun.
Showcase, yeah, showcase. Yeah. So we have that. They have
Okay.
that all day. We have that. That was the only. That's legit. You know, that's legit. You know, because but it doesn't. I would say, assure you that you'll be signed.
Yes, but
So
at least
it's
it assures that you will be seen by
you'll be
legitimate
seen, absolutely.
people from the industry.
From the industry. So we're the one. You know, those big. You know, showcase will have all the agents. You know, they fly us, they give us hotels, they get, you know, but we have to find somebody that will
Right.
take us, you know, will sign that.
Parang NBA draft.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Now,
yeah. It's
drugs.
fun.
Drugs among your talent.
Drug, sex, rock and roll, it's happening.
But
It's
but
real.
if would you be more of like their mother Mark?
Oh, actually, let me tell you about. You don't know this word, and this is probably like foreign to you. When you say Mother Mark, that's absolutely what they call me, Mama Mark. It's so funny.
See?
Because they do.
See?
And you know what's agent called that they develop kids? It's called Mother Agent.
See?
Mother Agency.
I had no clue.
So I'm a mother agency.
There you go.
Around the world, there's a lot of mother agents. So we're the ones that develop and find these kids or other photographers or whoever in the industry that they can see that they need to be developed as real models. That's what we do. That's what I do. I develop them. I place them. I shoot them. I groom them. I tell them what to wear, what to do, and then place them with a bigger agency, like with Amina, Next, IMG, all that, and they'll help me develop them to become superstars or.
Exactly.
We hope for.
Exactly. And then you get a residual again for the next 2 years.
For the next 2 years.
Now, question is, budding talent, budding model, nakita mo may drug problem. How do you deal with that?
Oh my gosh.
And you've probably encountered that,
I
right?
did. We sit down with them. Parents get involved. Their intervention.
There you go.
Always involve the parents, especially when they're younger, because you don't know. You needed help. You cannot just it's different. So
you don't drop them just like that.
No, you just don't like that. But lately, I've been dropping just like that because I have no patience anymore.
And no time.
It's like I don't. What do you mean? Bye.
Yeah.
So it's easy now. There's so many because it's so easy. And then I've earned it. I used to run after them, and I used to I want you so bad. But now, I've already earned my stripes. I already know what I'm worth. So if you want to be with me, you're gonna show up.
Now, Mark.
Yes.
A generation ago, you were doing this already.
Yes.
So, nakita mo yung difference ng kids noon at kids ngayon.
Oh my God.
Can you tell me how entitled kids are
God,
nowadays?
that's so much. Entitled is not even a word.
Dati, hindi pa. May respeto pa dati.
Oh, dati, yeah. Absolutely. Now, it's so different.
Happened?
Internet.
Tell me more.
Right? It's social media. It's going crazy. The social media, the followers, it validates you for who you are. They feel like they are. If you have a likes and the comments, it'll be all in their head that they'll be like, oh my God, I already have this. It validates them and they think that is it.
So dati, mas maraming humble na talent.
Oh, mas marami. Yeah, mas
Ngayon,
marami.
mabibilang mo na lang sa isang daliri.
Mabibilang na lang. Yeah, mabibilang. Most
How
of
can
them.
we bring humility back?
Well, I feel like, it's too late.
It's too late talaga.
It's too late. The generation has become like getting crazier, and I think we're sadly. But at the same time, it's my role. It's my ability to pick the best models or the best people that you want to work with.
So attitude counts.
Attitude counts.
Height 6'2".
Oh
puti,
no, I don't care.
that.
Give me the most beautiful
Long
person,
pants,
guy.
yeah.
Give me the most gorgeous. But if I can't work with you because of your attitude, forget it.
Yeah.
Drop them.
Good for
Why? Why?
Good for
If you
you.
can find somebody that's the same, same
Yeah.
look, same, and a lot nicer. And you know what? It goes back to the parents and the upbringing.
Yes.
So if you have a Paco parent, your kid would be great. So I got to learn. Oh, your parents, what do they do? Oh,
I know.
can I talk to your mom?
I know. Makikita mo ganun din
Oh
pala,
my
no?
God!
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I love this kid, and I want to represent the kid.
So that's how you vet
Because-
your talent. Show me
True.
who your parents are, at least.
I mean, let me talk. The young ones, at least the young ones, because there are kids like will start modeling at 21 or 20. They're not, especially
Yes.
they're not in their family. They're
Yes.
you just have to decide it for yourself. But loyalty and attitude, it's very important to this industry for me.
Galing.
Yeah, I try.
So what else? So
Is it
now,
25?
so what else?
good.
Now that you've
so
done,
yeah.
you're head of Now What? You're a one-man band show.
Yeah.
Paano pa ginawa?
So
Yung mga
now-
headshots, all of a sudden,
So
ikaw
no,
yung gumagawa.
it's not called headshot. It's all
Hindi headshots
yeah.
ang tawag.
Okay, headshots is for actors.
Actors.
Yeah, actors.
Sa
yeah.
models, ano,
So
portfolio.
models, portfolio, and
Ah.
they do portraits, and you do editorials.
Editorials.
Editorial stories. That's right. Magazines.
Wait, editorial stories?
Yeah.
Paano?
So you created as a photographer, you create an editorial story. So
What magazine
you'd
is
be in
it?
the magazine.
Can we see it? Can you show it to
Yeah,
our...
it's luscious. It's a new. It's a first issue actually, because of the.
And you have your work here also.
Yeah, I got featured. My work is here. There's a couple of
Galing.
like good photographers in my industry is here. The first issue they have, it's German based. The editor made friends with me on Instagram.
Can I see it?
Yeah, in Instagram, it's all male.
And nakalagay pa first edition. Ayan.
Yeah, so first edition.
Lucious.
Yeah. So, but my work was inside.
So your work is here.
Yeah, that with
the bookmarks.
Yeah, with the bookmarks.
To.
So yeah,
Pakita natin to.
shot in Malibu. Okay. Oh my God, I'm glad I brought this.
Oh, di ba? Ayan, guys. So, nakikita ba, Jay?
There's a couple of pages. It's 6 pages. So
So, let's show that.
6.
Galing, ha?
Thank you.
Nasaan
There.
ang iba?
Yeah, that's 6 pages. So no.
Oh,
Open
from
it and
here?
then from there to there. Yep, there.
Oh, this is all you?
Yeah, it's all me. That's not me, but I took all those.
Okay.
That's more. You just flip
You
it.
took... Okay, I'm gonna ask you questions
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna ask you technical questions here.
Those ones.
So, ito pa.
We have time.
Ito pa.
I didn't realize.
Good for you, my God. You have an eye.
I try.
Even this.
Yes.
Okay, ito pa. Ayan, guys. Girls.
I've got it.
Okay. Teka. Is this the same model as the one in
Yeah.
front?
No.
Okay.
Different. Yeah. There you go. And
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Teal and orange, people. Ganda ng kulay.
Yeah.
Ayan, oh. Galing, oh.
Thank you. That's it. That was just my. And this is like bunch of different photographers and
Okay.
their stories. So
Now let's, before we go any further, break muna tayo dahil marami akong itatanong sa
Yeah,
tungkol
no problem.
dito.
Yeah.
We'll be back, guys.
Thank you.
With Marq
We'll be back.
Mendez.
Okay. Hello.
And we're back with
We're back.
Marq Mendez. Mark,
Yes.
yung mga pictures na nakita ko rito, you have an eye.
I do.
You have an eye.
After many years. I
Okay,
think.
so ngayon,
You already showed them.
ito. Itong picture na to. Right? Ikwento mo sa amin. Una-una, what camera do you use?
Oh, I have the Mark IV. I was so proud about Canon Mark IV.
Mark IV,
Yeah.
1D, hindi, 5D. 5D, Mark
5D,
IV.
yes.
Okay, anong lens? Do you remember the lens? that you used
50,
here? 50.
50. Yeah, 50.
1.4, 1.8?
105, 24.
Oh, zoom. Naka-zoom.
Naka-zoom, yeah.
Okay. How many... Naka-burst mode to when you did this?
3, yeah, 3, yeah.
Ganon.
It's so funny, let me tell you. I'm not
Tell me.
very technical with everything, but
Oh, but
I just know
look at this, oh.
what it looks. I just know,
Ayan, guys.
But
Nakikita
it's
ba,
in
Jay?
Malibu. Do you even know where that is in Malibu?
I
People will say,
I've
what? That's in
only
Malibu?
been to Malibu twice in my life.
You should go to this place. It's called the Sycamore Cove, Sycamore
Okay.
Beach. It's like 35 to 40 minutes away from Malibu going north. It's super like little, beach, and it's almost like it's in Italy. Like you see those in Capri and that little
Open
town.
to the public?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so cute when you go to it's like Positano. It's like a super romantic area. You know.
Now,
I'll find all those because
did you work on this and post in Lightroom?
I did. Yes.
So
Lightroom. I did the
Lightroom.
whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. Edited and all that.
Now, itong we'll go. We'll not,
I don't like it. That's not my favorite shot.
but everything looks nice. Everything looks nice.
Well, they have a good quality, and this magazine is amazing. Yeah.
When this picture came up, again, we're still here. If you're listening to this on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, we recommend that you click on the link para nakikita niyo yung pinag-uusapan namin. What made you choose the semi-sepia look on this?
Oh my gosh, I never thought of that. It's the vibe. The way you say it's a vibe.
Where do you get the It's a Vibe?
It's just comes to me.
It's coming out.
It's a vibe. That's just my photography is just like that. There's a vibe.
Flow.
To it.
Go with
There's
the flow.
There's a story. So when you say, as a fashion, if somebody was looking at the magazine, there's like a flow to it. The same colors, shorts, the skin tone and kind of vibe in the sweater. It's there's like a story.
Like this, guys. Shallow depth of field. Okay? Shallow depth of field. Ito, blue naman ang motif mo rito.
Yeah.
Earth tone.
Right?
This
Is earth
tone siya rito and all that stuff. Ito naman ang tanong. How do you know na magpapalit ka ng lente mo? Nagpalit ka ba ng lente?
I didn't know. Never. I didn't.
So
the whole time.
talaga.
And this was shot like an hour and a half. That's it.
Mabilisan to run and gun.
Yeah. Okay, so the key to all the photographers out there.
Share it, please.
All of the fashion or want to do fashion or whatever. The best key, if you want to do a model, shoot a model. If you have the best looking models, the rest is easy. They have a good skin. They're they can move. They're a professional. They have a top model. Easy. I'm sorry, but it's easy.
I will have to disagree.
Why?
Because I don't know, guys. Yun ang sinasabi ni Mark. Put it in the comments below. I will disagree. Natural light to, people.
Natural light, yeah.
Kahit sinong ilagay mo dyan, ang ganda ng ilaw, people. Ang ganda ng composition ni Marq Mendez.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Too much.
Tingnan mo mabuti. Natural light yan. That's my point.
Yeah.
1 hour, 30 minutes, no light setup. You can put whoever there.
Yeah.
And they will look as crispy and as nice as this shot.
True. Oh, you do photography or
No, I'm just a fan of photography.
Yeah. Okay. So it's what, you're right. Okay, let me rephrase that. But yes, it's a model for me as a, because I don't really like to talk about like, what? It's just a photo for me and I've been doing this for a little bit. So this is like my best. It's nice. But natural light, you have to capture the right amount, No, it has to be crisp and it's the camera too.
Ito tanong ko, naka-full auto ka ba sa camera?
No, it has to be manual. Are you kidding? No. It means you're not talented if you're not doing manual. What are you talking about?
Guys, nakita niyo yung mukha talaga ni Mark. No! Diba? That's how you insult a photographer.
That's how you insult the camera.
That's how you insult a photographer. Full auto ba to, excuse me?
No. So then, yes. Diba? Okay. Yeah.
So wala sa model, diba? Wala sa model.
But it really helps to be the model. So I guess, yes. No, absolutely. Manual. Oh my God. No, it's all manual. No, manual. Then post. Yeah.
Now, next. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, earth tone again.
Well, you should see the girls. I will show next time. I will see your link. Look at the boys like, we want to see that.
Yun naman ang hindi ko maintindihan. Puro kami boys dito. Dinala niya rito, puro boys din.
Yeah.
Diba? Tapos ba't mo naisipan mag-black and white dito?
Yeah.
Lightroom.
It's black and white because it's earth tones, and I think black and white, you'd never go wrong with black and white.
Never. However, like dito, itong picture na to, you're really focused on the whites. Pati yung sky, walang gradient, talagang white.
Oh
jeans
my God,
white.
I never think of
Tapos,
that, but thank you.
Ayan yung details na sa torso at nasa chiseled jawline.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Yan ang pagka-black and white nitong side na to. Ito naman isa, more grays, and then black. Look at
Yes. Yeah, wow. I haven't noticed that. But they pick, okay, the editor picked, I have a bunch of photos, but they picked that.
But my
So they
question
know.
to you
Yeah.
is, when you say you never noticed this, again, it's all gut feel.
Yeah, it's
As
all gut
technical
feel.
as you are,
Uh-huh.
you
I'm not even, remember, I told you
also
like,
full auto nga.
no. No, what I'm saying. Okay, when I say, okay, there's a bunch of photographers there that they're so into the ISO, the aperture.
You're not like that.
You know, I know that it exists and I know how to work on it, but I'm not all about the numbers. Like,
Right.
oh, you
Sila
should
they have
do
to
this
dial
number.
it in, yeah.
No, I do it and I look at the lens. That looks good for me, and that's what I'm gonna click, and that will come out.
But then again, these don't show up unless it's an optical view, an electronic viewfinder. But this is an optical viewfinder. So this look had to be in your head already.
Yes, yeah. I already know that it's gonna be nice. When you see it right, it'll take me 2 seconds to know if it's a good picture. It's like seeing a model, a new face. If you're gonna
Right.
show me, oh, here's a
Galing.
kid that he can model. Let everybody say your neighbor, your mom is a model. But if and just in Instagram or Framingham, we call it digitals. How to get a model is called. You just need a phone camera. By the way, as a tip, you want me to say
Of
this?
course.
Okay.
Inform and inspire, remember?
So out there, you guys, if you want to be scouted and get signed with a big agency and a legit people in the industry, this you don't need to overthink. You just have to have a clear face, girl, guy. When you wake up in the morning, that's the most beautiful thing. That's where you see what exactly you look. But anyway, take a shower. When you go to a garage, clear white wall in a garage, just your shirt, just a plain shirt, skinny jeans. If you're a guy, you can take your top off to see your body. We're selling beauty. You want to make sure, you know, your clear skin and all that. Use your iPhone. That's it. That's all you need to. It's called digitals. You see an iPhone, take pictures of that. Front, side, back, and then slate. You say something, your height and where you're from, where you're from, your height, how old are you? You're not represented with anybody, and you submit it online to all this bigger agency. You'll be surprised. You don't need professional pictures.
Really?
You'll get scouted. I used this kid that I found biking in San Luis Obispo. He was from Michigan. His name was Ben. I found him there, took a picture of him in the beach, and then I went to go home to LA, sent it to an agency in New York. Just that digital, I found this kid, this normal kid, and I said, "Who is this? Who did you find this kid? He looks amazing." Well, his name is Ben, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so you slated him also?
Yeah, like saying, you know, I just found him, you know, just biking. He went to college there, but he was from Michigan. Sent it to the agency in New York. This agency, VNY, top agency, took him, like, we want to sign this kid. Next week, can we fly him? After a week, I was like, dude, you're flying to New York City. I just signed you. It's like, what do you mean? What did you use? That photo that I saw you that day. Are you joking me? It's like, no, I'm not. And you know who want to see you? Calvin Klein himself. So they want this kid, book Calvin Klein, e-commerce first, so easy.
Wow.
After a week, I got an email saying he's confirmed for Milan Fashion Week for exclusive.
So who creates the contract? You do?
I did. Yeah, so I did. So we
Si mo nag-beach ka lang, isimani ka agad.
and that was it. I was just submitting. But you got it. Again, it's all timing. It's all the right phase, right moment, right connection. And you make these people. That's it.
Galing, no?
Those are like one of the really good stories about my industry that I was experiencing it, you know,
Ang
just
galing.
like that. It was so like mind blowing. Like, how could you do that? But yeah, so photography, how I didn't get to that.
Yeah.
So after a few years, I've been friends with, actually I have a friend that is supposed to come here too. Like, he just texted me like, oh, you're in Paco, whatever. His name is Philbert Kong.
Philbert, yeah.
Yeah, Philbert.
Yes.
He needs to be here. Philbert, you need to do this. It's so much fun.
Philbert,
Philbert,
please.
he's a little shy. Come. He's amazing. He's been doing this for a long time. He's one of my Filipino photographer that I've become friends. I love him. He's very talented. See, you need to be friends with them. You need to also, you have this little group. It becomes family to you.
So how did
I
you
become friends
ask?
with them.
Okay.
So I've been friends with all, because I'm an agent.
Yeah.
So I have to work with all these photographers to make a model. To
course.
make a model,
Of
it's
course.
the photographer. It's their call. So
Yeah.
as an agent, you have to have these contacts with all these amazing photographers to build their portfolio. You know, everybody gonna get paid. You have to pay them. Some of them you become friends with them. You just collaborate. It's all about the art. You collaborate. You we call it TFE, TFP, trade for portfolio. So you do that, and then you create a model from your contacts, and then you submit all that. They get the tear sheets, they get their magazines, they have their portfolio, and then you can submit it to the agency.
Right.
So that's how you make the model. So I'm close to all the photographers. So I'm tired. I was sick and tired of asking favors from all my photographers for years, because, you know, they need to get paid too, you know. And I have all this talents, 5, 6, 7, 10 talents. I keep asking, like, Mark, what's going on? I cannot do this forever. I know I love you, and your boys are hot. You know, these girls are hot. They're fire. We can do so much, but we need to get them. You know, however, but you know, I get to the point that I pay them and all that. It's fine, you know. So it's like I was thinking, I'm over it. I'm gonna just do it. I just want to be photographer too. So it happened 3 years ago. I'm just recent. This is 3 years ago anyway. Not this one, but I'm saying I just started my photography 3 years ago.
So whom did you ask for camera advice?
My one of my photographers, Esteban. One of my photographers that have been working with me on Christmas 3 years ago. He gave me a camera. So he gave me a camera, a brand new Canon.
The Mark IV?
No, the Mark IV. I purchased that. No, there was like just a Canon, just a normal Canon, Rebel, whatever. Rebel, just an old one, you know. So I was so excited. Oh my God, let me practice.
Wait, 3 years ago, that would be the T6i, T4i.
See, again, I don't even know all that until now.
So you practiced on that?
So I practiced on that with my own talent. So I was just shooting the shit out of them. It's like, I can do it in the wall, whatever. I was looking at it, and all my photographers like, oh my God, Mark, are you stealing our jobs? Because I think you can do. You can be a photographer as an agent. Like, you guys, are you sure? Okay, just keep doing it.
Did you finish fine arts ba or hindi?
I did. So only 2 years though.
So meron 2 years, ibig sabihin may concept kind of depth.
Yes.
And yung mga
but
rule
also,
thirds,
Paco, also, it's not just that. Being in an industry for 12
You've seen the template.
I've seen it. No, I've seen it all. You know, I'm the agent. I'm the one that approves all the photography work for my agents and what works out there for the bigger clients.
Right.
So all these photographers.
So yung compositions, may idea ka na talaga.
All the photographers, I had to approve them. So I already know. I already know what I want. I know I can tell what's a good photo. But so why not doing it?
Knowing what you want and knowing how to do what you want, may learning curve yan.
I guess so, yeah. I never thought of that, but okay, thank you.
So game, paano yung learning curve? No? Because in your head, it's all bottleneck dahil everything's in your head based on the exposure that you had with all the photographers you worked with.
Yeah.
Now you have this camera that you're learning from. How the heck am I going to make this work? Yun na yung next step, di ba? Paano?
But it was so... I had the camera and I was just looking at it. I can't even like be detailed so much about it.
Auto mode muna.
It's just auto mode. It's just... And it, okay, so when I said...
Every time guys sinasabi ko auto mode, gonna explain siya kung paano dahil hindi siya papayag. Hindi siya papayag na auto mode.
No, so it's... So, as for me to be... I feel like what year? I would say 2 years ago, I said, okay, I'm a photographer now, I guess, because I got featured in a magazine.
Amen.
So that was an online first when it was like, oh, somebody acknowledged that I'm a photographer. I was laughing like, hey, you guys, can you imagine that? I got featured in that magazine online in Paris and it's based in London or some New York, you know, online magazine that everybody like followed with like 1 million whatever, you know. I guess I'm a photographer now. So I've been doing that. So it's just easy for me. Find somebody, shoot them, develop them. I do it all. So I've been doing it all.
Galing.
You know, but still becoming friends with all these photographers because you got to have different style. Every photographers have different style.
Eye. Yeah,
different eye, different style, different group of people. And to create this, you cannot just do it by yourself. I mean, this one specifically, I did it myself. You know, style it and all that. You know
what's so amazing?
But you have stylists with you.
You had to learn how to physically operate the camera, and then you had to learn post production.
Yes. You have to, yeah.
Diba?
I'm probably going to ask you some question about music and you probably like do it yourself too. I'm probably going to be blown away of what you do too.
Pero again,
but I can see that now. That you're saying like, okay, that's crazy. But I'm sure it's easy in your end too. But this is like natural for me, I guess.
See,
and it's like fun, but I love, and I mean, after many years being here and still here, you know, and there's even new agents and new talents, and what it is, my thing too, you gotta trust and you gotta accept that there are other growing talents now.
Right.
Are amazing. You have to learn from them almost. So it doesn't mean that you're older than them, you're wiser. No, they're very talented. I have a kid that I found on TikTok. I can't imagine. It's like, how can I even? This kid, he would ignore me. He has 1.5 million followers on TikTok. There was no way. How can he even see my message? You know, that I'm trying to talk to him. So the secret, I went to his Instagram. His Instagram is weaker. He has only 30,000 and his TikTok was a million. And then I DM'd him. He looked at my work and he said, oh, I want to work with this guy. His photography is nice. And after 2 days, he signed a contract with me. So I represent this kid now. And
Galing,
Fashion Nova with Cardi B.
Oh, yeah.
Sponsored him with clothes now. So he's making money off that.
And you're making money off of him.
Yes. So not as much yet as you'd be surprised, but you know, he's still new, but still.
Yeah.
So TikTok, and from him, he posted me as his new agent, and all his followers, 1.3 million, want to be like, who did this to you? So it's all about like how that world just like connects so easy because of social media.
Galing.
So you just have to learn how to like be part like, what? I'm 45. I'm so over with this TikTok, but it's working. So I went to Chicago, met those TikTok kids that I discovered. I decided to have an editorial shoot at the lake house. I rented a lake house in an hour away in Milwaukee and created an editorial for all these TikTok boys and all that. And I created a new magazine that's coming out next. And it was featured in
When is it coming out?
Soon, I will let you know.
So you're coming back?
Yeah. I'm just going to send you the link, but I might come back.
We have a lot to talk about.
Oh my God, I covered so much. I can't believe this. I'm so grateful. I'm so honored. This is so fun.
Galing.
It's so funny.
Now, you keep mentioning your age.
I'm 45.
When are you going to settle down?
Oh my God.
Tawa-tawa kita kababanggit lang yun na single.
Marissa, am I not settling down? No, she doesn't want to. She's my best friend. Like, no, I'm just beginning. I guess it's just gonna happen when it happens, but I'm not looking. When somebody is like, are you happy you're single? I'm actually happy. Sometimes people would never believe, like, how could you be happy? You need a partner or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. I mean, I got ghosted a few weeks ago. Not a few weeks ago.
Uso pa rin ba ang ghosting ngayon?
Anong tawag?
My God.
Anong tawag nun? We call it Casper.
Casper,
the friendly ghost.
Pero you know what, guys?
Ghosting!
Ang uso ngayon is ghosting and catfishing.
Catfishing is real.
Oh my God.
You know, so I kind of like gave up on that side, but whatever. That's hilarious that we talk about this. Okay, thank you so much for joining. It's Paco. Thank you. Everybody's bored now and over, but I think I'm fun. I hope. I'm very honored to have you as my guest.
No, I'm very honored. Nakaka-inspire ka.
Oh, thank you.
So here's where second goosebumps ko na.
Oh my God, I've never seen somebody goosebumps like this. It's real.
The boy from Bohol.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Think about it.
I'm thinking now.
Because you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And normally ang aspiration ng tao sa Visayas and Mindanao is to get to Manila to make it big.
Mm-hmm.
But you actually were given the opportunity to really go Hollywood.
Oh my God. I like to think that it's real, but in my world now, because it's never enough and it's never, when somebody will say that to me, I feel like, what? Maybe I did. And I kind of believe that, but it's never.
The proof is in the pudding.
But it's never.
No?
It's you always want more. You always want more.
And
you're here. There's so much better out. Like people out there, I can't even compete for them. But I guess if you think like way ahead to yourself. You just like keep on dreaming, and then you're there, and then you realize like this editorial that I just did recently. In my years of being an agent, I've always dreaming that I wish my models would be in this magazine. It's called Fucking Young. One day,
Dalawa meaning nun, ha?
Yeah. Oh my god! But it's no, we're not going there. But I was just saying that I wanted maybe a photographer or maybe a model. I want to be in that. And then just last week when I just submitted that, it's like, wow, they featured me there as a photographer. That's wild. I was bragging it to my photographer, just, the close friends, because I'm not usually want to say it or whatever. I was like, guys, like, Mark, we're the photographers that working for years, and you're the ones that got featured in that.
Remember that story I told you about me having a talent agency?
Oh my God. And you become the talent,
Parang ganun na nangyari sa'yo. You're the guy with the photographers, and eventually you
I know. So crazy.
Traitor.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Sabay ganun.
I have nothing to say anymore. I think I told you all my life.
Now, Mark, words of wisdom to our listeners who are aspiring, who are on the verge of giving up, who think that they have had more rejections in life than they can ever take. What would you advise them?
That's easy. Fuck all them. No. Really.
Because you've had your share of rejections.
Yes, absolutely. It just makes you stronger. Rejection, it just makes you stronger. And always believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. And also the people around you or in the industry that's been around that you knew that they did amazing in their whole career, or whatever in industry you are, listen to the people that's been there. They'll always tell you what they go through. All of us been through all that hardship and all that. So believe in yourself. But sometimes if you believe in yourself and you don't have somebody that would mentor you that have done it, you would never know.
Correct.
You would never know if you were believing too much. Like you're probably like, okay, am I dreaming? Of course I'm not this good. But if somebody would mentor you
and validate you,
and then you believe in yourself. So, yeah.
So don't lose hope.
Don't lose hope. Never. Oh my God, never. Always, you have to be really passionate. It's passionate. Music. I know you might be doing this, but I know in your head you can still compose. In your dreams and wake up, and that's just all you think. And actors and models out there, when you wake up in the morning, this is how it works. A photographer, whatever your industry at, when you wake up in the morning and that's what all you think, then do it. Just do it. Then do what you all, because that's the only way it's gonna work. Your dreams. When you wake up in the morning and that's all you think to make your dreams come true, just fucking do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marq Mendez.
Thank you.
Photographer, mother agency.
You got that. I love that. You just do.
Former caregiver.
Just live it.
If you're 6'2" Caucasian.
Where are you? Don't ghost me anymore. You don't know what's the talent, what you're missing.
Yes, we'll have you again, Mark. We'll have you again.
I hope so. This has been so much fun.
We'll be back, guys. Thank you so much.
I love that sound. Woo!